Hey guys, Trailhound here. So, just wanted to give a little update. I'm doing some modifications to my hammock. I had before just a gathered end like this, folded over with a hammock loop knot in here that just held everything together like that. And this kind of just was bunched up and hanging out this way, and I had tied it off there for a little while. So what I'm doing is I'm just redoing the ends here, and I folded it over and sewed it, and then I folded it back over the other direction and triple stitched it the whole way. So I have now a channel running down the center here, and these two pieces, these flaps were sewed together on the end so that it can't get cord running through the wrong portion of the channel. So this is two pieces of nylon ripstop here, like I said, triple stitched, so the way it's folded back over itself, it sandwiches the actual hammock layer in between the other two pieces. So I'm just doing that. I'm going to do the loop, and I'm going to run some cordage through here, and that'll gather the ends up, and there won't be any excessive material sticking out, and just be a little bit neater. So anyway, that's what I'm doing to my hammock, and I'm mainly doing it because I just picked this stuff up here at Walmart. I believe it was about 14 bucks. So this is window scarf and sheer voile, I guess that's called, but it's transparent so you can see through it for the most part. As you can see here, if it's dark on the inside, you really can't see through it, but if there's light on the other side, you can. So I'm thinking that for a hammock bug net, this stuff's pretty strong, and it's got a lot smaller knitting than no-seam mesh. It's really fine stuff, and it's quite strong, and it comes here, it's 59 inches wide, and it's 16 feet long. So if I fold it directly in half and sew the top portion, I should have an 8-foot two-sided bug net that I can string right over my ridge line. Now I'm probably going to hem the sides shut and put a piece of shock cord around the bottom to draw it in, but basically what I'm trying to do is just neaten up my hammock and get it set up and get a ridge line hooked to my hammock so that it'll always keep the sag at 8 feet on the ridge line, and that way my bug net can be created and incorporated right into the hammock system. And the nice thing about these window scarves is they come in quite a multitude of colors. So if you're like me and you just kind of want to try to keep things coordinated, you can get a system that'll all match up. So I'll have a bug net that'll match my hammock, which should be hopefully transparent from the inside and maybe not so much from the outside, so it might help give a little bit of privacy to the hammocker. Anyway, we're going to see how that unfolds after I finish up my hammock here. I'll get started on slapping this thing together. Okay, quick update. I have my channels in both ends sewn on my hammock that I'm reconfiguring, and I've decided to string through the channels 550 cord. I've seen a lot of guys on YouTube braiding it in different ways, more than one piece, to try to increase the strength. I've used just one piece of 550 cord for quite some time and never had a problem with it. It does stretch a little bit, but I'm only going to be using a short loop to gather the ends through the channel, and from there it'll be hooked to probably am steel or something for the rest of the suspension. So, however, I am going to try to increase the strength just a little bit, and I just wanted to go over that real quick. I have here just a standard piece of 550 cord, and I have started it through a large knitting needle, I guess this is, of some sort. And I have another piece of 550 cord here, which I've gutted. I've removed all the white piece strands from inside, and I'm just going to try to basically put this standard 550 cord through the center of this gutted 550 cord, thereby hopefully increasing the strength somewhat. It won't be twice as strong, but it should be slightly more strong, and that's really all I'm looking to do. And make a short loop out of this portion just to gather the ends with and hook the rest of the suspension to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and get this through here a while. I'm going to try and work this through a while, and I'll get back with you guys once I have it. Okay, so I have a standard 550 cord strung through a gutted piece of 550 cord here. So it's just ever so slightly thicker. It's hardly noticeable. And yet, I think that'll add a significant amount of strength to it. And it's still a sleek piece of rope without having to be bulky and braided or twisted together. So, just want to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and string this thing together and get it finished up.